Hello and welcome, Lynx here, and what we are playing today will sound German. Zeitz Machz. I mean, that is a German sounding title. If I studied German after high school, maybe I would be able to tell you what it means. If I checked it in translator beforehand, I would tell you what it is. I do not know. What I do know is it's a Yuri game by Nami. You can find the game on itch.eu, of course, link in the description. Of course, we'll check this out and what it is about. Let's go. There is a saying that life without meaning isn't a life worth living. Everyone needs to have a purpose, otherwise you're not living a fulfilling life. It's a vague statement. Many people would find themselves questioning what their purpose was, hoping that blindly clinging to such things as fate and belief would lead to a sustainable life. Yeah? Poor kid. Is that clickable? No. Everyone glanced pitifully at the innocent young girl. I hope someone adopts her. She's so young. Hopefully it's got good people. The girl frowned, upset at all the concerned glances being thrown her way. She never liked being the center of attention. A woman in white slowly approached the little girl. Your mother's gone to heaven, where she will be happy forever. Happy? What's that? The girl couldn't understand a single word the woman was saying. Yeah, I don't think that's a true line, by the way. The woman wrapped her arm around the girl. Oh boy. The woman continued to hold the young girl tightly in her arm through the remainder of the funeral. Wow, we are starting really, by the way, hard with this game. Not only do we find out that the character lost mother, we are actually at the funeral. That's a hard start. Not once did the young girl struggle. Instead, she found herself at ease in a stranger's warmth and warm embrace. Huh. No one at the funeral would have guessed it. Not even the little girl, but at the moment she felt a strange warmth filling her tiny heart. The strange warm feeling she didn't have when her mom was alive. Was this what being happy felt like? But once the funeral ended, the strange woman released the young girl from her grasp, never to be seen again. The happiness the little girl had felt also disappeared. It kind of is like she's never been hugged before, something like that. Ever since then, she had been lying herself that she had lived a fulfilling life. For eyes, maybe those who still think that their lives have meaning would ridicule the way she lives. Forgettable, uneventful, lonely. Huh. Sounds familiar. The money Ice received from inheritance was supposed to allow her to live life to the fullest. She could get whatever she wanted. Oh. It depends what age is she. I guess, assuming whoever it was that hacked her was probably a sister in the church. If you tell me she's underage and she gets an inheritance, oh boy. You know, that sounds like absolute recipe for someone to try to get that inheritance into their own hands. But hey, maybe I am just assuming too fast. She could get whatever she wanted. But it was enough to overshadow the loneliness that was consuming her. Yeah. That was until she met someone unexpected. A naive princess who was willing to do anything to be part of Ice's world. The princess was bright and delightful. At first, Ice didn't care much for her. But as the two spent time together, they became inseparable. That feeling that Ice never thought would return came back tenfold once she welcomed the princess into her life. The pair loved and cherished each other. They were so happy that made others around them jealous. Of course it would. Oh no, not... Oh. How their time together would come to an abrupt end. Oh no. The princess ended up passing away. She didn't even have the chance to say goodbye. Her death was all too sudden. The heart-wrenching memory of the splash of blood forever burned into Ai's mind. Are you kidding me? That stupid dream again. Ai slowly rises. Here is Ice. A very cute girl. Her room was filled with random tech things. Something nobody would expect to see for a girl her age. What? Come on. I feel like right now... tech in a girl's house, room, apartment, whatever, being there is not really that surprising. Also, what the hell are you talking about? There is an alarm clock, I guess. Wait a second. Is this a phone? You have a phone inside your house. Wow. You color me surprised, but I mean, I do not have one. There is only mobile phone. Do I know anyone who still has one? I kinda doubt. Funnily enough, nobody uses them, right? But everyone pays for having them. Because for some reason, having, for example, internet together with a home phone and TV and whatever comes cheaper than just the internet, which is freaking ridiculous. You could just resign, like literally resign from having the lines for phones, whatever, that's not needed. Cut them all off. I guess the companies would have them. Other than that, not really. Anyway, but literally, nobody at home probably uses them anymore. Lately, Ice has been having trouble sleeping. It's because of the tech. I have the same issue. A sharp pain rips through her head. My head is killing me. She glanced at the bottle of medicine, contemplating. She shakes her head. No. Let's skip on the medicine today. What's the point in taking medicine if it doesn't help her, huh? The young girl lays back down and stares up at the ceiling. Ice always... Didn't expect that. Ice always forgets to turn the TV off before she goes to sleep. Wow. She never tried turning it off. She had heard from somewhere that background noise could help soothe someone to sleep. Not really. As Ice continued to stare at the ceiling, her mind wandered from her need for sleep to another problem plaguing her. Lately, she's been having trouble with her research. What theory should I apply to that particular problem? Majoring in science was never an easy task, I believe so. It was filled with hours of research, testing out hypotheses, and hoping that you'd eventually find the answer to the problem. I'll figure something out tomorrow. For now, I need to try to get some rest. Iris closed her eyes, and eventually she drifts off to sleep. Speaking of background noise, my phone is super loud today for some reason. Little did she know what awaited her when she woke up. What awaited her? Oh, that is interesting. Totally saves the game here. By the way, it's no surprise you can't fall asleep. It's like 28 minutes past 8 in the evening. I would not be able to fall asleep at that hour as well. It's morning already. Oh, still same hour. I'm totally going to be pointing that out, okay? I don't remember bringing a girl into my room. I don't even know anyone that well where they could just waltz into my room like they own the place. Wait, this is my room. Where the hell am I? What?
Oh, you're finally awake. Took you long enough.
She sounds annoyed, but she had all the time in the world to try and wake me up.
Who are you? Where are we? You can call me Alice. As for your second question, I'm not sure. From the looks of it, it seems we've been confined here.
Wait, what? By the way, let's have a look at Alice. Also adorable girl. Nice legs. This has to be a dream. Either that or this girl kidnapped me and is playing a cruel joke on me, hoping to get a rise out of me. I slapped myself hard. I used this technique a lot to try and wake myself up from nightmares. But I'm still here. Whoa, okay, that was a hard slap, okay?
Slapping yourself isn't going to do anything. This is very much real.
Nope, I refuse to believe this is real. Maybe I didn't hit myself hard enough. Yeah, you did hit yourself hard enough.
Stop! Stop!
I slapped myself again and again, but no matter how many times I tried, the scenery before me does not change.
Seriously, can you stop? Being trapped here already makes me nervous as hell. Now I have to be trapped with a maniac? I'm starting to think my chances of getting out of here alive are slim to none.
If I can relate the situation to anything, it will be Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka, and I feel Kafkaesque. At least I'm not being turned into a roach for. Hey, look for positives, I guess.
So, we're really stuck in here, Alice? Yep, there is only one exit and it's locked.
Feel free to check
it out for yourself if you don't believe me.
Oh boy, by the way, this will be tough. Because it is not shown who's exactly saying things. Was it? She's right, the door won't budge. Can I hear it again? Maybe, whatever. Not even an inch. Taking a closer look at the door, I realize it has an electronic lock. Oh my god, what a pain. Anyone else, like in a hotels, always ending up with some kind of problems with those locks? One time I stayed, the card I got was not programmed, so I had to walk back. Second time, it would kind of need to be put in 5 times before it would finally work, and annoying. That means we can't lockpick it. So the only way we can get out of here is by finding out the passcode to that door. Suddenly I can hear my phone buzzing. Alice's phone must be doing the same as she takes out her device from her pocket. So do I then. Taking out my phone, a 5-digit number in bold letters appears on the screen. Could this be?
It's the door. It's the door password. It has to be.
Put in the code. My hand hovers over the keypad.
What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Put it in.
Called a gut feeling, but I don't think putting in the code right now would be a good idea.
Let's hold off on putting in the code for now. You can sit here for the rest of your life, but me no thanks.
Alice runs straight to the door, shoving me aside in the process. Before she can even put in the first digit, I grab her hand.
What are you doing? Let go of me!
Don't you find this all too convenient?
What do you mean?
The fact that we got the code without any effort, don't you think that's weird?
For all we know, this could be...
For all we know, this could be a trap.
A trap? We're already trapped in here and this may be the only clue to escape.
I mean, it's not like the code will run away.
The perpetrators have gone through all of this effort to confine us here. Do you think they would let us out that easily? saying is that we don't know anything about the situation we're in.
No. Here we go. All I'm saying is that we don't know anything about the situation we're in. Let's try to gather some information first. Alice stops for a moment, contemplating what I just said. Her hand drops to her side and I take that as my cue to let go of her.
We just need to stay calm, okay? Easy for you to say. What's your name? I just realized that I didn't ask you for it earlier.
You can call me Ice. Taking a closer look at Alice makes me realize that... Hey! She's cute.
I'm sorry for my attitude. I thought there was something wrong with you. Acting all calm about...
Wait. Who's saying that?
I'm sorry for my attitude. I thought there was something wrong with you. Acting all calm about a very serious situation. But after hearing your opinion on the matter, I realized that that was the issue.
This is why I can't stand cute girls. I proposed the idea to investigate the room to Alice. Taking a look around the room is giving me a sense of déjà vu. This room's interior decorations look familiar. It has a technological vibe to it. Does it? Does it? Maybe. After searching for a while, we don't find anything useful. Despite the strange situation we're in, I'm not feeling a sense of dread. Rather the complete opposite. This strange, warm and fizzy feeling fills my heart and I don't know why.
We're not going to find anything in this room. Let's just give up and put in the password.
I wonder if they have the same password, by the way.
Looks like that's our only option now. Let me do it.
I quickly walk towards the door. Well, that was running. Well, with Alice following closely behind. Putting in this password might be a bad idea, but considering the situation right now, we have no other choice but to give it a shot. That was a freaking phone. It was literally a home phone, man. The door actually opened.
We should have done this in the first place. What a waste of time. By the way, there was this strange book lying near you when you were sleeping. I can't understand everything in it, so you can have it.
Now you're giving me that? Alice quickly hands me the odd-looking book. It has a giant A on the cover. I open up the book, quickly scanning its pages, hoping to find something useful. The content in the book is weird, but it could be useful down the road. Otherwise, why did our kidnappers put it in the room with us? As I delve further into the book, a series of questions arise in my mind. Who wrote this? Could this be related to Eve? Alice angrily rushes out of the door, catching me off guard. Unable to finish my thought, I ran out of the room, trying my best to catch up with her. So much for her apology earlier. You know, she could at least pretend to like me. Sort of. In a way. Why not, right? Usually I don't give a crap about what others think of me, but considering the situation we're in, it wouldn't hurt to act nice. Yeah? Not wanting to lose her, I follow Alice as best I can. The two of us find ourselves in a hallway that could only belong in a house. All the windows have been blocked, shrouding the house in the darkness. Whoa. I must say, whoever owns this house must have heliophobia. Not going to lie, this house is ominously gloomy.
Let's take turns using our phone's flashlights. That way we don't drain out one person's battery and we're stuck with one phone.
Much to my surprise, Alice is composed. She's not affected by the dark atmosphere in which we now find ourselves. Can't say I expected that.
Good idea.
Navigating the house isn't difficult for us since the interior design is quite simple. Plus, there is not a lot of furniture we need to maneuver around.
Oh, up ahead I see a big door. Could that be the entrance to this place? I hope there is no password this time.
Let's check it out. I let Alice take the lead this time. Alice carefully holds and twists the door handle with her small hand. The door slowly opens and leads us out to a wide room. Within the room there's a ladder leading up
So... Are we underground? That explains why the house is so friggin' dark.
Alice hastily climbs the ladder. Can't she just stop to think before doing something? For all we know, we would be walking into danger. I put my doubts aside and follow her lead. She pushes the round lid with all her strength. And the scenery that appears before us is something only seen in games and movies. A devastated wasteland. Rubble and destroyed buildings decorate the land. The only thing we can make out is the street line beneath us. Where are we? This can't be real, right? I glance over at Alice, who is trying to process what she's seeing, and she can't believe it either. Eventually we begin walking. The more we walk, the more hopeless we feel. Ooh. Okay, that's a nice road. You can zoom on this one. Let's stop for a bit, Alice. My body is tired. There are no signs of life, just emptiness. Wait. Oh, okay. The only sound we hear is a bird wailing at the distance. Ugh. None of us can accept the reality we're in. I was enjoying my college life yesterday. Wait, I was in college? What happened before I was kidnapped and was put in that house? For some reason I can't remember anything no matter how hard I try. Encoding failure at a time like this is... I hate myself. I need to distract myself. If I keep thinking like this, I'm only going to make myself feel worse. Let's talk to Alice, I guess. I don't know anything about her. Plus, maybe she might remember what happened to her. If she does, it could help me piece together what happened to me. Do you remember anything before this, Alice? I don't expect her to give me a detailed answer. After all, my questions sounded vague.
You seriously don't remember anything at all, Ice? I mean, you probably don't believe me, but my head is kind of fizzy. I can't remember anything before this.
There is no point in lying to Alice. To my reply, she nods and heavily sighs. It's just me, or does Alice seriously not like me? She raised her voice.
Let's split up. We need to find resources. If we stick together, we won't be able to cover a ton of ground.
If we split up, just like Alice suggested, we'll be able to amass more resources and increase the area of search. At the same time, being off by ourselves is risky. Yeah. And the option is to stick with her. Cover more ground and get more resources, or stick together. I mean, to be fair, even if you are not... Okay, you say if you are not together, you will get more resources. Not necessarily true. Because if one of you gets to a place that like... that would be like... completely full, basically, rich in resources, right? Too much for one person to handle. Then, you know, you don't necessarily get more. If you were there together, you could get that together, and it's still a lot. Just saying. Whatever.
I agree, let's split up.
Once those words leave my mouth, my stomach gets queasy. Okay, safe. Hey, better safe than sorry. Next. Are we back in the room? Huh? Alice was startled. All the exploring has caused strain on her body. Ever since she separated from Ice, Alice headed back towards bunker that had confined them.
Ice is definitely lying.
She knows something, she has to. What is Ice really after? Perhaps this bunker holds the answer to all of my questions at the moment. I could never forget that day.
What day?
Someone I never knew before suddenly kept on nagging me about an upcoming apocalypse. Huh? Tried ignoring her, but she persisted. And here I am, stuck in a horrible situation with that girl. My luck is awful. From looking around, I can conclude that this bunker has to be someone's living space. Huh? The room that Ice and I woke up in was well stocked with supplies, meaning someone either lived here or used it as a storage. I mean, given it's a bunker, I would say it's kind of natural that there would be some stuff. I don't want to waste any more time looking around, so I focus all my attention on the room that Ice and I woke up in. The room contains a bed, PC, and a closet. There is no electricity connected to this one, so I can't check the PC for its contents. That leaves me with just the bed and the closet to check out. Wait. No, Alex. I mean... Wait. So, they don't have the electricity but the freaking electronic doors work? Then again, I don't necessarily know how the system in them works, but I feel like whatever. This bed kinda reminds me of the one I have. I doubt I'll ever see it again. Then I approach the closet. It looks like any normal closet, but to me there is something peculiar about it. I just can't put my finger on what exactly about it rubs me the wrong way. There is nothing inside the closet that's useful, just some slightly worn clothing and lingerie. Let's go. Usually I don't really care about others' preferences, but this girl has no sense of fashion. At least I can conclude that this room used to belong to a girl. Considering this is the only article of clothing I've come across, it's safe to assume that this bunker's owner is a female. Or this place can belong to someone who likes feminine clothing. Okay, that's weird. For the first theory, does support my idea that it might have been Ice who kidnapped me. After all, her fashion taste matched up with the clothes I found in the closet. But if I go with that theory, there are still a ton of questions that need answering. Why were Ice and I confined in the same room? If she made an effort to kidnap me in the first place, what did she want with me? And now she's saying that she has lost her memory and doesn't remember anything prior to this incident. Is that true? Oh. Suddenly the PC's screen flickers on. Although I can make out what's on the screen, the sound comes in crystal clear. I repeat. Please evacuate immediately! The nuke has been launched! It's been reported that most stations in the world have planned for an all-out war as their natural resources have depleted. Thinking back, Ice also warned me that this would happen. It all just sounded so preposterous. But turns out that she was right. My mind begins to be flooded with unpleasant memories. I should have died back then. Ice should have let me die. What? I've always thought about dying. No! Ever since my parents left me, there isn't any meaning to this world anymore. Huh? My legs give out, causing me to fall onto my knees. Why am I still alive? What's the point in living anymore? The entire world has been destroyed. Destruction as far as the eye can see. There is no place for me. Now I feel even emptier than ever before. I didn't think that was possible. I should have given up when I woke up in that room. I should have let Ice put in that password. The spare has Wait a second, you were the one who put the password. Oi. Unless we are talking about something else. The spare has taken control of every part of my body. What's going to happen if I see Ice again? Will she welcome me with warmth? No, that's foolish thinking. Alice, you should know better at this point that to hope for everything good to come your way. With my luck, only terrible things will happen if I see her again. She's my kidnapper. She has to be. Wait, so you don't remember as well? Sort of. Alice has succumbed to darkness. Her mind and body no longer have enough energy to go on. Oh. Save. Next. Meanwhile... Oh, there's a car. Ever since being separated from Alice, I've been walking non-stop. I have no recollection of this city whatsoever. What city? What city? Signs, buildings, houses all seem so foreign to me. I decided to take a break in a fancy abandoned house. Hope no one minds. Just, by the way. Hey. That's one hope to actually own a house, I guess. Because right now... Fucking ridiculous. The door is already unlocked. It's no surprise, seeing that the handle is almost destroyed. Talking about destroyed things makes me think about this whole incident. What possibly could be the cause of so much damage to the city? I left my imagination run wild. Nuclear, meteor, war... But it seems to me that the cause of the situation is no longer any more important than who and why it happened in the first place. Nonetheless, there are so many mysteries that I want to find the answers to. This must be the only reason that's kept me going until now. I believe that my amnesia has something to do with this whole incident somehow. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. I carefully step into the house. This house is surprisingly clean. All the furniture is well maintained and in order. The perfect state of this house appears to be odd to me. It scares me for... How in the world could everything outside be devastated, but in this house everything is in perfect condition? Looks like I hit the jackpot today.
Hello? Is anyone here?
I know someone is living here, please come out. If my guess is correct, somebody is living here. Hello? Yo, let's go. A girl with long black hair appears before me. My first impression is that she's around my age, if not younger.
Ice? Thank God you are alive! Our team's prediction was right after all.
Suddenly the girl runs in my direction and hugs me. As I'm hit by the surprise, both us fall.
Oi, is he there? I'm sorry, but I believe we haven't met before. You're kidding me, right, Ice? It's not like you to be beginning a tribe like this! Do I look like I'm joking to you?
The one who should be surprised here is me.
No?
Look, I think I have amnesia. I can't remember anything before this incident, okay?
What?
The girl slowly stands up.
You better not be joking, guys. Do you remember WPO? Yeah, sorry, but I'm not into those kinds of hobbies. World Peace Organization! Yeah, as I said. We all know that don't really do anything.
Is WPO an actual thing, by the way? WPO. No, it's not. In Poland, it's some organization about taxes. Yeah, tax the poor, right? Not the people who actually have money. The girl shouted at me with all her might.
Alright, I get it. What is the... What is this WPO you said anyway? Looks like it's useless trying to get some facts from her at the moment. Wait, you said something? My name is Siren. Okay, Siren. Can you explain everything you said to me earlier? You said you have amnesia. Yeah.
Since I have no one tell me about my story, may as well share it with her. I tell her everything that has happened up until now. Siren looks at me scornfully.
It's hard to believe, but then again it's hard to believe this accident happened in the first place. Let me give you a quick rundown.
She starts to explain to me many different things. The one who's responsible for this accident was the world itself. let's name it. It's Russia. Siren slowly explains that to counter the all-out war policies made by the government at the time, I decided to gather resources and create a bunker. Oh.
Wait, am I that gullible to you, Siren? Take it or leave it, back then. I never believed in you and all that crap. What? How do you know me? We studied the same major. You are famous for creating many inventions and having high intelligence and all that despite your young age.
Thank you. Not in real life.
More precisely in famous, you always secluded yourself from the rest of us. The weird thing is, before this night, you kidnapped Blondie like a madman. Everyone in the scene, including me, was really surprised, but we could not find it in ourselves to reach the phone because of how stupid it was.
Siren continues on and on and on about anything before this incident. Nuts. It's getting dark. I'm more overwhelmed with Siren's rambling compared to her story.
That's less for today. We can go over the details tomorrow.
Siren is not happy with the sudden interruption, but her body agrees to it.
Just use the room upstairs. Mine is near the stairs. Speaking of which, is this your home, Siren? No, now that you mention it, I also woke up in this house. Don't ask me the reason, I don't know myself.
Yeah.
Also, there's some food left in the refrigerator. Whether or not it's edible is up to the science. Help yourself then.
Now that Siren mentioned it, I realize I haven't eaten anything since I woke up. The refrigerator is dead, by the way. And it gives off a rotting smell. Ugh. Très bien. Whatever that means. It's French. I couldn't care less. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. There are some instant noodles. Let's go. Other stuff has expired to an extent that I cannot make out their appearance. Better leave them alone. Crunching the noodles makes me think about many things. First, what will happen tomorrow? The situation is not very optimistic. I need food, resources, and they are needed for survival. I mean, you have that in the bunker, right? Even if I manage to survive, what comes next? Is there any meaning at all? Thinking about meaningless things isn't like me at all. I've always faced my problems head on. I couldn't believe a single thing that Siren told me, all thanks to my amnesia. Feeling up my stomach makes me feel rather sleepy. Well, things can wait until tomorrow. Even now, I can't believe everything that I've been through today. That reminds me, I wonder how Alice is doing. If what Siren said is true, then I'm probably overthinking. There is no way I would commit such an act, right? 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 There are four rooms upstairs. One is occupied by Siren. That leaves me with 3 to choose from. I was thinking of checking what each room contains, but I'm too beat up for the day. I decided to pick the one next to Siren's. Nice. And the room greets me with a strange yet familiar scent. There is a closet and a bed. The confines of the bed allures me. There is only one word that can describe my feelings right now. Tired. I'm tired of thinking about what comes next. As soon as I lie down on my bed, my eyes start to give up on me slowly. You know what? Seems like she fell asleep, so let's end the episode. We'll continue tomorrow. This seems like a little bit of a lengthier game. Do you know how lengthy we are talking? But we will find out. We will properly check it out. Seems interesting, to be fair. Seems interesting. We are totally in a wasteland, basically. Definitely life has not been going well. I wonder if we'll meet any other characters. Actually, if there are any other people at all around and so on. So far, we know about 3 including our main character. Well, we'll see how it goes. For now, hope you enjoyed. Consider the usual like, subscribe, and so on. Hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll continue Zeitz Machz tomorrow. Bye bye.